Hey guys, I just watched Obi-Wan Kenobi on Disney Plus, and I have to talk about it. Okay, first, I was never a huge Star Wars fan, and I kind of held on to that with some pride. I'd never seen any of the movies, and so I was just not really in the Star Wars universe. But my husband convinced me to watch the first original, like, 6 movies, and I was like, okay, they're pretty good. So then we continued on in the timeline and watched Obi-Wan Kenobi. I know it came out in 2022, so most have probably seen it. The actor, Ewan McGregor, I hope I'm saying that correctly, he plays Obi-Wan Kenobi, and he also played him in episode 1, 2, and 3 of the Star Wars movies. So that was fun to see him. I have to say, I love little Leia's and Obi-Wan Kenobi's relationship. It is one of my favorite relationships, probably throughout Star Wars that I've seen. It's just so cute. Also, all the other characters that you're introduced to, I just love them all, even down to like the robots. They're just so cool. I was curious, how are they going to keep you interested and basically your attention when we all really know the ending already? And I was pleasantly surprised that they did anyway, with their cute characters, with the sweet relationships, with, of course, the action and the fight scenes. They kept my interest, which I was just really surprised. I would have to say my favorite scene is when you see Anakin's face through the Darth Vader mask. We were watching it, and I was just like dying with suspense. I was looking over at my husband, and I was like, I'm pretty sure we have never ever seen this, like, in franchise history. To see Anakin in the Darth Vader suit, see his face. It was so shocking, and I just couldn't get over. I'm like, this is like groundbreaking. They've never done this before. It was amazing. It was absolutely my favorite scene. Something else that I loved about this was we were watching it with our kids. And honestly, I guess that's something I really like about Star Wars in general is there is fighting, there is killing, and even like there's one scene they had strung up a Jedi in the street, kind of like a hanging, but they hung him by like his body and it wasn't gory. I was like, oh, look over at my kids. Oh, they don't really get what's happening because it wasn't gruesome. So I really like that about Star Wars, that it is kind of murderous, kind of scary. They do it in a way that it's even really appropriate for kids. So I really admire that about Star Wars too. It's something that we can watch during the day with our kids, which it seems to be far and few and in between these days. Well, you already know it's a big thumbs up from me. I'm sorry if this is kind of an old review. Most of you have probably seen it, but I just had to talk about it. It was so, so good. If you haven't seen it, you should. If you have seen it, high five. Tell me what you thought about it. I would love, love, love to hear some of your favorite stuff, some of the stuff you didn't like. Tell me about it. I'll see you guys next time.